Hey, and thank you so much for joining us. My name is Tracy Howell, and I would love to give you all some information about Be the Match. And then at the end of this presentation, Janet and I will give you the opportunity to swab and join our registry. So I'm going to give you a little bit more information about what that actually means. So, every 3 minutes, if you didn't know this, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer. And those that you might be familiar with are aplastic anemia, sickle cell anemia, especially this month. We are for diseases like that or exist through a blood stem cell transplant. And over 70% of patients who need that transplant don't have a matching donor in their family. These patients really rely on the Be the Match registry to find that unrelated blood stem cell donor. Be the Match was created in 1987 to expand people's. We have worked locally with patients like so many others, racial, ethnic diversity. Over 18,000 patients per year need that stem cell. How do we find that match? And what does the match mean? It's based on your HLA, your human leukocyte antigen type. That's like the inner workings of your blood. And patients are most likely also to match with a donor from a similar ethnic background. I want you to take a moment and really soak this in. Look at this. Look at this. On the right-hand side, you'll see whiter Caucasian. 79% of the time, people that are white or Caucasian have the opportunity to potentially find a match to help save their life. Still not enough, right? It's not 100%. I want you to go to the other end of that spectrum. 29% of people who are Black or African American find a match. So, as you can see, our mission is to democratize cell therapy. We have to do that for our patients. Look at the three in the middle as well, right? That encompass so many other ethnicities. Not one of those numbers is acceptable or okay, right? Imagine if it was your family member. So we have a few requirements to join the registry. They're very simple. One is to be between the ages of 18 and 40. It's not that we discriminate against age. Those of us who are over 40, I'm in that club. We call us the overqualified club. And we have the opportunity to encourage others. The second one is to meet general health guidelines. The only things that would really negate you from having general good health would be major autoimmune disorders such as MS or RA, maybe some heart disease or particular things that, of course, having cancer, things that would harm you from donating to a patient. And then the third one's really easy, just being willing and committed to donate to any patient in need. There are two types and two ways to donate. The first one, that's actually 80% of the time, peripheral blood stem cell, PBSC. This is similar to donating plasma or blood platelets. There's just a little bit of achiness, but 20% of the time it's bone marrow. Who said that she said she would absolutely, she said it was an outpatient. She was sore for a few days, but she said, I'm not anymore. And, it does not take long at all for your body to heal. How donating actually helps patients. So, a healthy blood system is always making new blood forming cells. If the body begins making disease cells or when not enough, that person might need a transplant. And your donated cells will settle into the patient's bone marrow and produce new red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Saving a life is free. The donation is free. We cover travel, meals, and hotel for you and one companion. Anything like tolls, parking, mileage, pet care, missed wages, daycare, and all medical costs are covered by the patient's insurance or by being matched. This is a very important slide to review, but your information is private and confidential. We have a very strict confidentiality policy. So when you actually see the kit, you'll see a number on there. So as soon as those are sent in and your name is separated from the number that identifies your swab kit and your sample that goes in to the biorepository. And we don't share your identifying information with any companies or government agencies. Patient donor safety is our top priority. There's anonymous contact usually allowed during the first year. After 1 year, though, both the patient and the donor can consent to being contacted directly by one another, just like LaShonda and Akeem here. All right, how to join the registry. Now, don't do this right now, but when Janet has the swabs ready, and if you would like one, let her know. And then at that time, you'll grab your phone and scan this, and you'll sign up to create an account. She'll have this screen available for you so that if you're not doing it right now, you can go to her office, you can stop by, you can think about it. But she will have the kits on hand and this code. This is the code you need to go ahead and start that process. So you'll scan that, and then it will lead you to a page that says join the registry. After that, a couple of pages will pop up, like our friend Harry Potter here, who filled out his information. It will go then next to a race, ethnicity, and geographical ancestry. Just a little note, each option, think about where your grandparents are from. If you don't know the answer or don't, in each of the ethnicity, pop down, how it scrolls down, there is the option to select other. No one's judging. It's a fair answer. Your actual sample, the DNA, will help us to lead to your actual ethnicity as well. It'll clarify that. And then there's a donor consent form. And then finally, the last page will be your swab kit, and you will select, I will be swabbing with a kit today. And it will say, I'm at the Mo Bulldogs event. And you'll say, yes, I'm there. So skip to that third one there. You'll have right there, I'll be swabbing with a kit today. And it will ask you to enter your QR code or scan that. And that is actually on the kit. That is where you'll find that QR code. If you're having issues with it, you can type in the number manually. And it will ask you, are you registering at the Mo Bulldogs event? Yes, you are. And then you'll have an actual kit in hand. That's the QR code right there that I was referring to. And that's the one that you will connect to directly. After you swab, you'll want to create an account. Just a review, you must be between the ages of 18 and 40, committed to donating to any patient in need, and meet the health guidelines. It just takes a few minutes. So if you're not doing it right now and you want to stop by Janet's office and do this, it takes about 4 to 5 minutes. There are 2 ways to donate. And I will let you know that any patient who needs marrow is typically a pediatric patient like Sebastian here, who unfortunately is no longer with us. And we can't spell the word memory, but that's okay. You know, educators would point that one out. But, or someone in dire need who actually needs our help more than you can even imagine. And I want you to know that you could be their cure. So just to review, these are the steps. You scan, you click and fill out information. You again then click, I'll be swabbing with a kit today. You answer yes, and then scan the QR code and allow your camera to do that. That's the QR code shown in step 4 that you'll scan. And then step 5, it's time to swab. So follow the instructions and then hand the kit right back to Janet. And she and I will make sure that those get immediately sent off to the biorepository so that they can become processed. That's about it. I hope that you all gained a lot of information, but I want you to know that if you have questions, reach out. There's my contact information. Feel free to take a picture of it. If there is anything that I can answer or any way that I can help you all out, or if you'd like to hold your own registry event and add more people to the registry, just let me know. Thank you all so much, and I hope you all have a great day.